What's up guys, welcome to Film and TV Weekly, the weekly film and TV show giving you all the top news and views you need to know. I'm your host Grant Burton. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_Grant Burton. But in the meantime, give me a subscription and a thumbs up. Leave a comment and some feedback down below, I'd really appreciate any support. But enough of all that, because it's time to get on with the show. One of the biggest and best films of the year won't be getting much attention come awards season. Yep, I'm talking about Avengers Infinity War. Why won't it be getting the attention? Because the makers of it don't want it to. Zach Scharf at IndieWire says Avengers Infinity War is only being considered for one Oscar, the Best Visual Effects Oscar. Disney's main efforts and campaigns are instead going towards fellow Marvel movie Black Panther. This demonstrates the biggest problem with the awards season. It's so much about campaigns and politics than it is about actual hard work and merits. Black Panther and Avengers both deserve huge accolades as far as I'm concerned. It's just a shame this is another year where the popular film probably won't get any sort of recognition outside of the technical Best Visual Effects Awards. Big, giant news everybody. There's an Attack on Titan movie on the way from the director of it, Andy Muschietti. This from Dave McNary at Variety. The film is coming together at Warner Brothers and is actually the second attempt to adapt the popular manga and anime into feature length, after a Japanese version in 2015. The director Andy Muschietti, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, he's best known for It in recent years. I quite liked It. I'm assuming Attack on Titan is going to be a live action adaptation. I've never seen the anime, I've never looked and read the manga, but hey, I'm curious about this. Flash! He's back for another movie. Julius Avery, the maker of Overlord, is set to write and direct a new iteration of Flash Gordon. This from Mike Fleming Jr. at Deadline. It seems like this film's been a long time coming, and I'm totally on board for a modern retelling of Flash Gordon. Jumping from the success of Castlevania, the TV show on Netflix, producer Adi Shankar is reportedly in line to make a Legend of Zelda TV show, according to Beatrice Verhoeven at The Wrap. Will one of the greatest video game franchises of all time get the same treatment as Castlevania? Will it rise to the top of the mountain, save the princess, and be all happy in the end? Well, time will tell. It has had an animated TV show before, and that really wasn't very good. But hell, Zelda is one of the best gaming franchises of all time. Maybe, just maybe, it can work out. They say crime doesn't pay, but it does if it's in film form. The brilliant Chloe Grace Moretz and Jack O'Connell are set to star in a new version of Bonnie and Clyde called Love is a Gun, based on Jeff Gwynn's book Go Down Together, the true untold story of Bonnie and Clyde, set in the 1930s. This is from Andres Wiseman at Deadline. There's been quite a few Bonnie and Clyde adaptations before. You've of course got the Warren Beatty Faye Dunaway adaptation, which is a classic. You've got multiple musicals and stage and theatre adaptations. Then there was a TV miniseries not too long ago. Hopefully this version will add something a little different. Despite the great casting, it's hard to tell what you're going to get here. Avengers! Take 5 and let Winter Soldier and Falcon do all the work. Marvel is developing a Falcon and Winter Soldier limited series from the writer of Empire. The series is set to air on the upcoming Disney streaming service, and Marvel is hoping to cast Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan in the roles. This is from Justin Kroll at Joe Otterson at Variety. Disney is trying oh so hard to sell their streaming service, and quite frankly they're doing a damn good job of it. I'm in. Netflix has released the first look of Henry Cavill as Geralt of Rivia in the Witcher TV series, and it looks pretty bad. Yeah, it looks more like a Halloween costume than a full-on film/TV show outfit. The wig looks really bad, Henry Cavill doesn't quite look the role, and every time I hear something about this TV show, it makes me really dubious about it. And honestly, my excitement levels just keep dropping, and I love The Witcher. But in fairness, with cinematography, lighting, and special effects, they could alter things a bit. Ridley Scott is at it again, and not in a good way. Having not learnt his lesson from Prometheus and Alien Covenant, he's revisiting a classic film that he made and got multiple awards and accolades for. This time, he's doing a sequel to Gladiator. According to Mike Fleming Jr. at Deadline, Scott is set to direct the sequel, written by Peter Craig, best known for 2 of the Hunger Games movies and The Town. The film will focus on Lucius, the son of Lucilla and nephew of Commodus from the original film. This is a perfect example of a film that does not need to happen. What more can be said? If things weren't spooky enough for you this Halloween, we've got news of a new Penny Dreadful sequel series. This one called Penny Dreadful City of Angels. John Logan, the executive producer and creator of Penny Dreadful, will return, and this will be set in Los Angeles, focusing on Mexican folklore and myths. Penny Dreadful, of course, based on Victorian age myths and legends such as Frankenstein and Dracula and all sorts of characters of that nature. If you take the Penny Dreadful out of London, out of Victorian times, you've got to ask, is it really a Penny Dreadful anymore? Ewan McGregor is going all dark and mysterious on us as he's in talks to play the DC villain Black Mask in the upcoming Birds of Prey movie. This from Humberto Gonzalez at The Wrap. I like Ewan McGregor, I like Black Mask, probably one of my favourite DC villains, if he is a little underutilised at times, so I'm curious about this. Also, just a little side note, he's starring in this film alongside Mary Elizabeth Winstead. Last I heard they were a couple. Is that a coincidence? Possibly, but I don't know. Thanks for watching Film and TV Weekly, the weekly film and TV show giving you all the top news and views you need to know. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @the_GrantBurton, but in the meantime I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, gave me a thumbs up and left a comment and some feedback down below. But that's all I've got for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.